What's going on, folks? It's your boy AK Infinity. It's the Rockets Propaganda Channel. We got an NBA edition of the channel today. Got an NBA video. Um, Real quick, like the video, comment, subscribe. I just dropped a new edition of the Shooting the Ish podcast. Go check that out. Should be the should be in my videos list. Go subscribe to the channel, check the video out, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Um, Yeah, so let's get on to it, man. Um, Detroit Pistons fans, man, what's going on, man? Like, I've been following the team. I've been following the team real tough this season, and boy, I really don't understand what's happening with your team. I don't understand. I know what's happening, but I don't understand it. There's just so many problems that I see up and down with the roster when I'm watching the product on the court. It's almost like maybe they're not practicing. Like I I'm at a loss for words, man. Like every time I look up, they're not only getting beat, they getting stomped out. Like they out here looking like a G League team or maybe even a college basketball team. Like there's no reason for this, man. I was watching a video the other day. I forget the guy's name. If I can remember the guy, I'll link his video and his channel down below. I was a Detroit Pistons fan. He said something along the lines of, "Even bad teams win games, but not this team." Do you know how broken you got to be as a fan to say that sentence? My goodness, this is terrible. This is the third quarter and the score is 103-77. You would think that's the end of the game. Nope. It's still 2 minutes and 35 seconds left and a whole fourth quarter to go. I understand Pistons got a little bit of injuries, but even when they was healthy, they was getting stomped. And it don't really make much of a difference. You got Cade Cunningham, who was the number one overall draft pick a few years ago. You got Jaden Ivey, who was a number five pick just a season ago. You got Amen Thompson, who was the number five pick that's this past draft. I know Killian Hayes, I believe, was 4 seasons ago. I think he's in his fourth or fifth season. But I know a lot of the fans have not been a fan of Killian Hayes, how he's been used or anything, just his presence at all. Like he doesn't have any redeeming qualities that the fans are even liking. Hell, even when I'm watching the Pistons, I'm like, why is he starting over Jaden Ivey? For what? For what reason are we doing this? So you're gonna start him, who also can't shoot, along with Amen Thompson, while playing a big that can't shoot in Jalen Duren. I know he's hurt right now, but this game is Marvin Bagley. What's the point of that? You got Kevin Knox, who's not good, never was good, who was a lottery pick by Detroit some seasons ago, some years ago. You brought him back as a free agent for what? To do what? When you got guys like um uh Isaiah Livers who should be playing over him. I mean, he's not great, but he's better than Kevin Knox. Bro, I used to see Kevin Knox at the gym, the 24-hour fitness down in Houston in the Galleria area. I used to see him in there just being a big goofy, just sitting around like not really doing nothing. He'd be at the gym, but he wouldn't be working out. He won't be doing nothing. You got I I really need to understand what their plan is with Jaden Ivey and what they plan to do with Marcus Sasser as well, because these guys are talented. You got them coming off the bench; they're not getting the time that they really should be getting, and then you also got Alec Burks. Like, what's up with all these guards, man? What's up with all of these guards? First of all, Troy Weaver, what's going on, bro? Like, you really hindering these young guys' careers before they should be hindered. Like, they're not even getting an honest chance. Cade Cunningham, he's having a decent game this game, but this game is already over with before it started, so defense probably already um, you know, holding back a little bit. So he's probably getting some garbage buckets right now. Normally I'm watching the Pistons, but Jeez, I ain't feel like watching them today. I got some other stuff to look at. But man, what's happening, y'all? What's happening, man? I think people are blaming, Monty Williams, rightfully so. He's the head coach. He should be doing something about this. I don't know what he's doing. Um, but you got to remember your lead assistant is Steven Silas, and as a Rockets fan, I can tell you, Steven Silas is amongst the most incompetent human beings to ever sit on an NBA sideline in any capacity as any type of a coach. I don't understand how this man keep getting jobs, assistant jobs at least. He got one one head coaching job with the Rockets, and you start to understand why it took him so long after so many years as an assistant to finally get a head coaching gig. Now you see why. The job he did with the Rockets was an abortion. Him being the lead assistant for Monty Williams is also an abortion. I think Monty Williams might be a bit overrated because he had Chris Paul in Phoenix with a budding Devin Booker who was ready to break out. So he went over there, got some good wins, did some good things over there. But I think the job he did may have been a bit overrated. And then they're starting to look like there's a common thread between Monty Williams playing favorites because he seemed to not like DeAndre Ayton with Phoenix. And, he was kind of up and down with him. Now, granted, DeAndre Ayton has motor issues, and typically I don't really like bigs, especially with motor issues. I don't like that. Like, what's the point of being a big in the NBA if I got to sit there and motivate your big ass to go? But Monty Williams seems to be playing favorites, or I guess non-favorites, against Jaden Ivey. I remember there was a press conference, a post-game conference, where Monty Williams stated something along the lines of, "Yeah, we got to get Killian Hayes more touches." And I was like, "Are you serious? You got Jay. You first of all, Jaden Ivey should not be coming off the bench in place of Killian Hayes to begin with. Killian Hayes has shown you that he's going to be nothing in this NBA. At best, he'll be a serviceable backup on a middling NBA team. That's his best case scenario. Killian Hayes ain't that guy. You want shooting, which somehow you want shooting next to Cade Cunningham, but somehow you're gonna start Killian Hayes over Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey ain't shooting 40% from three or nothing, but his 3-point percent is better than Killian Hayes. He's a better player than Killian Hayes. He fits better with Cade Cunningham than Killian Hayes. I don't understand that. Killian Hayes, in my opinion, I wouldn't even have him in the rotation over Marcus Sasser. Marcus Sasser coming in the game, he getting buckets, he getting after it, playing defense too. I don't understand, man. I don't understand, but hey, Pistons fans, man, listen. As a Rockets fan, I'm feeling for you, man. I'm feeling for you, man. I know what this look like. Y'all on the way to losing what 22 games in a row? Because Milwaukee had already won this game. They won this game when y'all arrived in Milwaukee. They had already won this game. I hate to be disrespectful like that, but my my Pistons brethren, I'm feeling for y'all, man. Don't know what to tell you, but as a Rockets fan, I'm sending y'all some love. I'm gonna show y'all some love, man. Like this video, comment, subscribe. It's your boy AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter at AK Infinity underscore VVS. This is the Rockets Propaganda Channel, NBA edition, and we out.